Sorry about that. I guess it dropped out. I had to try it. It started over. Get everybody back in here. We ain't done. We still got a hammer to give away. If I got to do this 20 times a day, I will. We're giving that hammer away. So y'all stick with me until it's given away. If it drops out, back out and check my page for a new stream. I'll start it too. I ain't giving up on you. Don't give up on me. Bob's almost at 775. That's awesome, guys. Keep it rolling. If you haven't went to Bob's channel yet, do it. Tell you what, here's the deal. You want to win that hammer? You must be subscribed to B&B Forge. How about that? Not only me, but you got to go to Bob's channel real quick and subscribe to. We're going to do that too. We're going to throw that in there. We're going to spice it up some. You must not only be subscribed to me, but you got to be subscribed to B&B Forge as well. Go over there, hit that subscribe button. Come on back here, please. How's that, Bobby? We're going to get them over there one way or another. We'll get them over. Somebody said put a scroll on it. No, I ain't gonna be like Sam and scroll the knife like you guys suggested it. Yeah, we back. Just sub. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. By drug smugglers? Huh. When they realize all I'll give them the damn headache, them drug smugglers will bring me back. Looks like I need to find some more of that hex stock. Because you guys like those punches a little more than I was expecting you to. I wasn't expecting you guys liking that damn much. Which does not hurt my feelings, so don't get it wrong. It does not hurt my feelings that you like it like that. Like it so much. All right, you guys, the chances are getting better and better. There's only 40 people in the stream. No, the beard definitely didn't catch fire. Don't you wish those bad things on me? Because I love Bob. I'm pimping him out for free. About that. He ain't paying me nothing. Most pimps get paid, don't they? Yes, 1045 is what that was. That was sent. That stock was sent to me by Hubcap, Rusty Hubcap Forge. Wrote in when he sent my punch mark, my touch mark to me. He tossed that in there as a little extra, and I made some punches out of it. Thought it was a very fitting stock punches. Time to start working the rest of the handle down. We've got our finger choil in where we want it, as you see. Got that finger choil in there. Now we got to come here and work back for the rest of the tank. Now, if this was 1/4 inch stock, this knife would be already forged. But with it being 1/8 inch stock, it is very, very meticulous. You cannot over forge it. You know, you got to take it slow. Email sent from Swaggerty Forge. Perfect. Dylan Corwin, what do you want to add to the collection? Maybe I can help. Maybe. Depends on what it is. Do I ever come down near York? I got family that lives down that way. I used to spend a lot of time in York, South Carolina. I'm not far from it. I'm about an hour from you or so, maybe. Straight up 321. Straight up 321. About an hour from you, an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. But yeah, I've got family in York, South Carolina, Fort Mill, Rock Hill. If he comes to York, you'll drive the hour. Dustin Smith's right off 321 north of Hickory. I'm right off 321 south of Hickory in Maiden. I am in Maiden, North Carolina. Exit 28, Startown Road off of 321. First time viewer. Everybody say hey to Tommy Chrisman. Thank you, sir. First time viewer. I hope you're enjoying it, man. And I appreciate the compliment on the shop. Everything's here was made by me except for the anvil. I didn't make the anvil. Built the stand, built the forge, built the rack, built the other rack, built the vice stand, built this rack, built this forge. Got another forge sitting outside on the other side that needs to be moved into place. Yeah, striking anvils, all that got built, made by me. I got the blanks for the striking anvil from Uncle Buck's Forge and some of my swage blocks that I've got around here. And Pexto plates came from Uncle Buck's Forge. But as far as the stand and everything, I made myself. For all you guys that are first time watchers, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're going to participate in the giveaway. And to get the hammer, you also have to be subscribed to B&B Forge. So, 2-for-1 deal. If you want this hammer and you aren't subscribed to me or B&B Forge, you got to subscribe to both of them before you can comment to win the hammer. So just keep that in mind, folks. Don't let your lapse in judgment cost you. Go subscribe. It only takes a second. The handle's getting there. We are getting there. I want to see Bob out live streaming again because I know his son likes it, and that's why he got into it, was for his son. So please go do that. I'm working on a hunter style blade. Jake, I got what you need probably. What are you looking for? When you say hefty steel, do you mean something for an anvil? What do you mean by hefty steel? Because I got a ton of steel over here. A bunch of steel. The only scrapyard around here is that it's local would be over Wedge Recycling. Or go over off of Racetrack Road in Denver down to Dwayne's or something, but I forewarn you about going there. They're a bunch of damn crooks. They'll shit you on your weight. And that's just sell it to them. So I don't know who to buy nothing because I went in there with about 2,000 pounds of steel or steel a while back that I couldn't use here. You know, this is like real scrap. And I had over 2,000. I had like 2,100 pounds. So it was like 2,160 or something like that. I'm sitting on the scale, waiting on them to weigh me full and then go get empty. And I looked at the scale. It was like 2,160. I go get unloaded. I come or 2,160 over what my empty weight sticker is. I come back across the scale and they weigh me, and then I go to the window to get my check. And it's like 400 pounds lighter than what the scale said. So don't go there. Don't go to Dwayne's. This I'd be more than thrilled to be able to hook you up with a ting hammer. If you won this, I'd be really happy. Webb Metals in Dallas would be the one that I go to. Yes, that's be the ones that I would go to if I was looking to purchase some scrap. Now, I do have some suppliers, not scrap yards, actual steel suppliers that I get pick of the litter for pick of the crop, I guess you could say, on their scrap for dirt cheap. I'm actually, I guess you could say, sponsored by Ray City Steel here in Denver. And I'm pretty good with Metal Supermarket down in Charlotte, where I can go onto their scrap pile. Four by four cubes for swedges. Wide 4. 4 inches is an awful large surface for a swedge tool. I would go with more 2 by 4 and put the swedges on the 2-inch side with the 4 inches. You know, like turn it up on the side with 4 inches up, the 2 inches wide. Put your swedge in there because I mean your swedge on needs to be the size of a hammer. Oh, I didn't turn the camera down. Guys, yell at me. Okay. Sorry. What I would say is use like 2 by 4 size steel, like forklift tine or something like that. And turn it up 4 inches tall, 2 inches wide, because your swedge really only needs to be the size of your hammer face. You can only hammer on a spot the size of your hammer's face. So a 4-inch wide swedge, yeah, there's a lot of mass on it. You can do a lot of heavy forging on it, but let's be realistic. It's pulling more heat out than you're using. It's like a big heat sink. The parts that's not being forged is laying on that swedge block, and it's pulling the heat out of it. So it's cooling your piece off faster. Realistically, you don't want something no bigger than the face of your hammer for your tool. Tim made it back. How about it? Good deal. I'm new. First time here on this live stream. Well, everybody say hello to Jesse. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. All right, show you where we're at so far. On the profile, we got to narrow this back end of the tang up so just a hair more, and then we can cut it off. Yes, yeah. Trying to let the steel cool down because this heat's creeping closer and closer to my hand. Just to be honest with you. Tim Snyder, what's up? Welcome to the jungle, Jesse. We're glad to have you, man. Or ma'am, whichever Jesse it may be. I don't want to assume anything. There's some awesome women in here too, so. B&B's getting close to 800, 200 and something to go, guys. Get over there. That's part of the rules. You've got to be subscribed to Bob View, B&B Forge, if you want to take part in this giveaway. B&B Forge. Fox Run Forge's stepson. How about that? Well, welcome. Alright, I believe we're really close to the profile wall. About time to do some planishing. We'll cut it off in here and then we'll planish it real nice and flatter. Get it cleaned up. Y'all keep talking to Tim. I don't see Tim. Where's Big Dog? Oh, that's why I was hitting. Okay. No, I had the wrong chat opened up. I had set it on the first screen, but I forgot to change the live chat on this one. That's why it wasn't showing me his comments for some reason. But it's showing them now. Hey, Tim. How are you? Dave Miller, thank you, sir. Planishing up the choil. Oh yeah. All right, let's get it hot and cut it off. Wendy, what does Wendy need? Yes, email me, countylineforge@gmail.com. Or me on Instagram at County Line Forge or on Facebook at County Line Forge. What kind of knife are you thinking? A decorative knife. You don't want like a high carbon steel. You just want a mild steel blade for it to be decorative as a wall hanger, right? Is that what you're telling me? Flatten me out. All right, you'll have to get with me on what kind of style. Do you want cleaver? Do you want bowie? But there's so many different types of knives as far as decorative. I mean, even as a decorative knife, it's all the work still goes into it. You just don't heat treat it. That's the only thing you do different with a wall hanger. And even then, you can heat treat a wall hanger, just hang it on your wall. But it's still got to have a specific blade type, handle type, what you want it to look like. If there's anything special you want with it, because if it's going on a wall hanger, it's going to have, I imagine, some kind of significance. Or you're just wanting it to add to your collection, right? Either way, email me, and we'll see if we can get you taken care of. How's that? countyline4s@gmail.com. And yes, it is hot doing that. Here. All right, do a little bit more work on this tang real quick. I wasn't doing nothing but cutting it. I didn't do any forging. I just cut it off with a chisel. Now we're going to finish profiling that tang the rest of the way, file that rag off there, and try and get this thing as close to forging to finish as we can. Toe pins are typically mild, yes, rather than break than, or bend than break. Yes, there is a guy that makes that. He's older than 70. He's like 85 or 90. You're never too old to forge. Don't nobody tell you that. The founder of Blacksmith's Depot, Kane, he's 85 years old and forges with a 5-pound hammer every day. He called me a pussy one time because I told him I use a 3-pound hammer, just so you know. He asked me, he says, "Dang, what kind of hammer, what size hammer do you normally work with?" I said, "Oh, a 2.5, 3-pound. He's like, "What are you, a pussy?" I said, "Huh?" He's like, "I use a 5-pounder all day, every day." He ain't but 5'4", maybe 100 pounds soaking wet with rocks in his pocket. And that old man swing the crap out of that hammer. Pretty amazing what he can do, actually. He's the one that showed me the basket weave inside of a basket weave technique. And it's a pretty nifty technique. It's a lot more difficult than you would think. He got his start when he came here to this country 50 plus years ago, I think. They got the contract for making colonial period hardware for the Biltmore estate. They redid all the hardware in the Biltmore house up in Asheville, North Carolina. And that's where they got their real start. Now they're a tool supplier. They supply tool, coal, things like that. But what really kicked off their business and got their name made was all their colonial style hardware. Now, if you go up to Blacksmith's Depot, you won't see this hardware unless he likes you and knows you and takes a liking to you. Then he will take you to his personal shop and unlock it and show you the stuff that he's done throughout his life. And I'm gonna tell you what, if you ever get graced with that man's shop to go in there and see it, it's gonna blow you away with stuff that man has made throughout his life. Amazing stuff. Stuff that, if you have an analytical brain, will just really screw with your mind on how he did that. Chris Dixon, we'll see you, man. I'm actually getting ready to give the hammer away here in just a minute. I got 1 or 2 more heats left on this blade, and then we're going to call it done and go into that hammer giveaway. But I understand you got to run, you got to run. I get it. All right. What do we think about the profile of that? It's in grinder range at this point. I don't got to take very much off of it at all to clean it up. And I think I'm going to leave the blade kind of a brute to forge deal. I think I need to fix the spine right there here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, smash that like button. Jake, get up with me after the stream, man. You folks that live close by here, get up with me after the stream, please. Add me on Facebook. My name's James Davis on Facebook. There's a picture of me standing at this anvil in a gray sleeveless shirt with my arm up in there swinging a hammer. Add me. I would like to get up with you guys. Maybe we can put together a hammer in or something. You guys out here hitting on some steel. Talk shop. What do you think? Add me. Send me an email. Something. countylineforge@gmail.com. There you go. Shoot me an email with your contact info, brother. Be happy to have you over here, man. It's a boring life being a blacksmith unless you got friends online, because there ain't very many people that do it. Alright, let's flatten her out. I still got to make me one of my own flatters. I'm still walking around using my redneck flatter that I made years ago. All you guys buying flatters from me, I still ain't got mine. One for me. Purpose of burning a hammer handle. When you heat the hammer handle up like that, what it does is it relaxes the fibers in the handle. It kind of, it's like when you take a shower, it opens your pores up a little bit, makes it easier to exfoliate, get the shit out of your pores, clean everything. When it gets cold, they draw up. And when you get it hot, like a hammer handle, and you coat it with oil, and that oil hits it, cools down, it sucks that oil down into that wood, and it helps seal that handle a little better. Makes it a little more weather resistant. The heating it not only is it a visual, I think it looks nice, but it helps the wood absorb oil better. Okay? It's not so much for better grip. Of course, if you seal it with wax or something like that, like a paste, that will make it grippier. That will make it grippier. But it's more for getting it to pull the sealer, whatever you're sealing it with, wax, oil, whatever. It's more for getting the wood to open up so it'll pull that in below just its surface layer, and it'll last longer. It'll hold up to the elements better. Does that make sense? Try and get some hammer marks out of it, and then we'll straighten it out real good and straight. The flatter, yeah, it can flatten it out and straighten it out, but it's not going to get it perfectly straight, because you may not have a perfectly flat anvil. You know what I mean? So I use my vise when I can, or a straightening jig if the blade's too long for the vise. Vice jaws, if your vise is good, then no, you don't have to burn it in deep. You just got to char it. Just char it. It'll get hot to the touch when it starts turning gray. It'll start turning black, and you'll start seeing the wood grains show up in it better. It'll you'll know it's ready. And you can go completely black, or you can do them like I do mine and partially burn them to give them a cool look to them. It's really a choice at that point, but you're really just trying to heat it, get it hot, 400 or 500 degrees. Okay? All right, we'll take this in here, and we'll clamp it in the vise a few times while it's hot. And those long vise jaws on that blade will straighten her out. Really nice. It'll get it dead straight. I'm going to go one more time down that blade towards the end of it. Yes, my flatter is a hammer with a flat plate welded on it. The hammer is the first hammer I ever made. That's the first hammer I ever made right there. Okay, years ago. And then when I started doing better on hammers and retired this one, I just took and welded a flat plate to it for a flatter. I do make flatters, and I make nice flatters, and I sell them. I just kind of like the mechanic, you know. Sometimes even the mechanic has a car that's broke down because he's tired. He don't want to do his own stuff because he's working on everybody else's all the time. You know? I just have it broke down and made me a flatter. It takes a lot of work to make them. A lot of fortune. And that Pexto plate that you see, hold on, this stupid ass camera. Sorry guys, I know I'm giving you, see that Pexto plate right there? That's what I use for my flatters to upset the faces. Did I film my first hammer? No, I did not. I made that before I was making YouTube videos. I did that and before I was making videos. Alright, that bad boy is dead straight now. And flat. Oh, well, I've got a little bit of a low spot on the blade I don't like. So let me get it with the flatter again and straighten it again. Sorry, guys. Y'all ready for me to give this hammer away? You remember me making hammers underneath that a long time ago. That's what you remember, right? Oh, good. I'm working on your knife. Alan, you want a knife? I about to make you one for free, brother. It's because I love my Uncle Al. If you want a knife, Alan, you just say the word and I'll hook you up, buddy. That's a special offer. For Alan only. Because Alan's awesome. And without Alan, I wouldn't have my touch mark. Hammer mark, go away. Hammer mark, please don't stay. I use 4140 on my hammers. Used to use 1045, but I've got a good line on 4140 now, so that's what I use. Yep, you can see the church in the background. I love 5160 for knives. It's an awesome knife steel. Awesome knife steel. I've got a good amount of it here myself. But I am partial to ADCR V2. I am very partial to ADCR V2. Do I use an app for my tempering? No. I use my brain. I use an oven. If you got an app that'll temper my steel, let me know. Shit, I need it. I'd pay for that app. Open the app, press a button, my steel gets tempered. That'd be sweet. I do use heat treat specifications for my steel. I don't just willy-nilly go through it. I have certain steels that work well in my shop with the things that I have the ability to use, and that's what I stick to. I don't mess with exotics because I don't have cryo quenches and plate quench abilities, and I don't have salt baths and shit like that, so I don't use any fancy steels. I use stuff that can be heat treated in oil and tempered in an oven, or draw temper, depending on what I'm making. Draw temper, I can draw temper about anything. All right, I believe we got the hammer marks shaken out of that thing. I believe we got all our hammer marks taken care of out of it. Nice and flat and smooth on both sides. I've got some ADCRV here, and it is awesome. And it's not that expensive. I bought a 4-foot bar of it, 1/4 inch by 2 inch wide, 1/4 inch thick. I think I paid like $28 for a 4-foot bar of it. What's your question, Corey? you'd get a little difference in pattern, but not much, because the chromium in the 4140 will allow it to not etch as dark as the 1045, but it will be a very slight difference in pattern. It'd be kind of like the difference when you make cable Damascus. How the Damascus pattern is only the only real difference you see in the pattern in cable Damascus is the carbon built in between the layers of the braided steel, because all the steel's the same. So without the carbon buildup, you wouldn't get the lines to separate those two pieces of steel. That's basically what you're going to be hoping for with 1045 and 4140. You will get a pattern difference in it though, because of the vanadium and chromium, but not much. Not much difference. I ordered mine from knifemaking.com, my 80 CRV2 from Jantz. There's not anywhere around here to source blade steel locally. Unless you live up near New Jersey, somewhere like that makes it. There's not a lot of steel suppliers in the country that keep it on hand, for the simple fact, although we need it for about everything we do with knives, we're a very, 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 very infinitesimal smidge on the radar when it comes to the metal industry. So they don't keep the stuff in stock just for us, because you may know 500 knife makers, them all live in the same town though. Out of one town, you might have 5 knife makers in the whole town that would need that kind of steel, so it's not feasible for them by business wise to keep it in stock. So they keep tool steels in stock, but not blade steels. And that's with a caveat, like some tool steels are good blade steels, like A2 and D2 and things like that, 5160. They keep like W1 or stuff like that is good for tools also. S7 I can get locally, H13 I can get locally, 1045, 4140. But when you start getting into like high carbon steels, that's just not a good money maker for them to keep in stock locally and take up space and inventory and occupy up some of their capital, because they don't sell it near at the volume. They sell other stuff to like machine shops and welding shops. All right, she's bed straight. Now we are going to heat her up, put her in the vermiculite, and let it anneal overnight. I want it to anneal before I go in there and do my grinding on it. ADCRV edge is dark. It's got a lot of similarities to it, like 1084. It's almost identical in heat treat to 1084. It's got almost the identical same amount of carbon in it as 1084. It's just got other alloys in it that makes it really tough. Okay, Bushcraft, I have a ton of 1095 blade stock. This here, I got tons of that here if you want some. $10 a piece for that. It's $12.50 a piece for that size on Jantz. So I'm about $2.50 a piece cheaper than Jantz is. If you're interested, hit me up. I also know a guy out in Wyoming that has tons and tons of different blade steels for sale. Yeah, it's almost hammered. As soon as I pull this out and put it in vermiculite, we're going to pick the winner. It's a cold forge. I can't sit here and leave it unattended and ruin all the work I just put into it. So just have a little patience. Unless that's all you're here for is the hammer giveaway. And like I said earlier, if that's all you're here for, you won't win it anyway. O1 W2, you can get that here. I can get that as well. I don't have O1 here in stock, but I can get O1. I'll I'll tell you a really good place to get O1 is at Fastenal. Fastenal has O1 drill rod there that is great for if you're wanting to forge it. Now it comes in round stock and square stock, you know, but it's drill rod. It is O1, and they do sell it in several different sizes at Fastenal in Lincoln. Most Fastenal places do. Okay, so that could be a option for you. Let's clear that fire pot out. All right, guys, I'm going to say it one more time before I do this giveaway. You have to be subscribed to Bob View's channel, B&B Forge. If you're ever here commenting, and you're not subscribed to me and B&B Forge and I pick you, I will not give you the hammering. I'm making that as clear as I can. You must be a subscriber of B&B Forge and County Line Forge. Okay? So get your comments in. I'll give you a minute or so to get your comments in. We get ready to pick a wiener. Picking a wiener. Give you guys some time. I'm gonna go over here, finish scooping all the junk out of the fire pot. Let our clinker harden up, and we'll pull the clinker before we close it down. You guys get your comments in? All right, are we ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Evans LeBlanc, pick me, Evans LeBlanc. I know you're a subscriber of my channel. You've been here for a good long time. Evans LeBlanc. You just won it, sir. Evans. Congratulations, brother. You won it. Now, just make sure you are. I know you're subscribed to me. If Bob can verify you're subscribed to him, which I'm sure you are. It's your hammer, brother. Congratulations, man. Thanks for being a long-time subscriber. He's been one of the longer subscribers on this channel. He's up there in the ranks with like Yamez and B&B Forge and Frank Strock and people like that that've been here since the very beginning. I want to say thank you to people like that. Thank you to all of you, but a special thank you to folks who've been here since the very beginning. Folks that I can call out by name that I know has been here that long. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, man. Thanks for everybody that came to hang out with me today. Sorry for the mix-up, Wayne and Jada Bull. I apologize about that. Got a little hasty on that. Hammers will be sent out this week along with the winners of these giveaways. Let's give one more look at these punches that we gave away. Oh, there we go. We gave both of these away today. I think Redline Ford really wants his hammer because he's still commenting that he wants it. We've already picked. We gave these two away. Thanks to you guys. We was only giving one away, but you guys persuaded me to give the other one away. And the hammer. Number 76. I'm over 300, almost to 400 hammers made now. This is in the first 100. So it's kind of an heirloom. It's an antique. All right. You don't have to pay for shipping, Wayne. You live in the United States. Anybody that lives in the United States gets them for free. I'm shipping for free. I can afford to throw it in a flat rate box and shoot it out there. No problem. It's the overseas shipping that really kills you, where it's like 60, $70 to send it overseas. Um, so, yeah, you don't got to pay for shipping, brother. I appreciate the offer, though, but I will be taking care of that. Bob's over 800. Thanks, you guys. Well, if you'd like to help out, then by all means, I do take donations at my PayPal. I won't turn that down, and that means a lot to me, Wayne. I appreciate that, sir. You don't have to do that, though. B&B confirmed Evan's status. All right, our winners are confirmed. Frank Strock won one. Who was the other fella? I know he's already emailed me because I got it. What was his name? Punch went. Daniel Smith won a punch. Frank Strock won a punch. Evans LeBlanc got the hammer. Wayne from GWI Railroad got a hammer Friday, and Jada Bull also got a hammer Friday. So thank you guys. Congratulations to all you guys that won. I appreciate that. This will for sure now be the last stream of the year. I wasn't planning on this one, but like I said, I got a little hasty on Friday or Saturday because I hadn't gotten the emails, and I put my cart before my horse. Got everybody excited to re-give the hammers away, and then it turned out I couldn't give them away, so I had to do this just to keep it right and make it right for everybody. Thank you guys for putting up with my incompetence. I really do appreciate it. Jake, make sure you contact me about getting over here, man. And there was a guy that said he lived in Dallas that would like to come out here. You're more than welcome to come too. Send me an email, countylineforge@gmail.com. And I'll get back with you, and you guys can come out, and we'll do some work together, have some fun. Fella up in Hickory. There's a lot of you guys out there that are a lot closer to me than you think. If you'd like to get together and have a hammer in, drink a few cold ones, tell some stories, maybe lie to each other a little bit, who knows? We can have some fun. Come do it. Thanks for all the super chatters. I love you. And I will be back at the beginning of the year. Oh, don't let me forget. There is another giveaway, but this is just for my Instagram folks. If you are following my Instagram, then come January 1st, I have a giveaway for you there as well. It is going to be a Damascus knife. Okay? I've already got the billet made. I've got to cut the knife out because it is mosaic pattern Damascus. You can see the X's and pattern in here. Okay? This billet was supposed to go out to a Patreon of mine. Dustin Smith, thank you. You're the fellow that lives north of Hickory. Dustin, contact me afterwards, man, and we'll get caught up with each other, and we'll have some fun out here at the shop. countylineforge@gmail.com. Anyways, this knife was this billet that's almost into a knife shape was supposed to go to a Patreon of mine. I did a Patreon giveaway, gave 2 billets away. Alan Beasley won one, and I think the other guy's name was Kenneth that won the other one. But I put up the post for them to contact me. Alan got his. It got sent out with an order of his, but the other guy didn't. And here we are. Instead of giving it away again, I'm going to do it for my Instagram folks. You can actually see the profile of the knife I've drawn on there, kind of. But it's Damascus. It's mosaic. I'll throw up a picture of the billet of mosaic Damascus that I made for this, so you can get a good idea of what it's going to look like when it's finished. But you got to follow me on Instagram. You got to go to Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, sorry, I apologize, but this is for Instagram only. And I do Patreon only giveaways too. If you don't have Patreon, you won't be in those either. But you can always get in on the YouTube giveaways. I like doing those. But for Instagram only on this, go to Instagram, follow me at County Line Forge. I'm really close to 500 too, so it's kind of to celebrate my 500 followers giveaway on Instagram, along with kicking off the new year with a bang. If you guys want some of that, go get it. Tim, we'll see you, buddy. Take it easy. Thanks for all that you do as well, Tim, for the community. Thanks for everything that everybody does for the community. I really do appreciate y'all. Give you a look before I go. This is the hammer that we forged Friday that's going to Jada Bull. It's been ground, normalized. It's ready for a quench. And it'll be sent out. There you go. Yeah, I like my Touch Mark too, Uncle Buck. It's pretty awesome, ain't it? But that's the hammer we made. It's already ready to go. Just got to heat treat it and put it on a handle. And we also have the raffle hammer. Slots are still open for that. 8 left. If anybody wants in on that, $10 a pop. CountyLineForge@gmail.com is my PayPal. Shoot me $10 a pop for slots on that if you want it. It's this one I've already weighed it. It weighs exactly 4 pounds without the handle. So it's gonna be right at 4.5 pounds or so when I put a handle in it. The other one, the hand sledge that I made, it's 5.7 pounds. So it's just over 5.5. And so it'll be around 6 with the handle on it. And that's the one we're raffling off, $10 a spot. And you still got time to get in on that. There's like 8 slots left. Hurry up and fill that thing up. Ben wants to win a hammer, don't you, Ben? That's the kind you want, huh? My Instagram is at County Line Forge. Everything that you want to follow me on is at County Line Forge. Facebook at County Line Forge. Instagram at County Line Forge. My Etsy shop is County Line Forge. My YouTube is County Line Forge. My email is County Line Forge. So if you want just County Line Forge and then substitute what's behind it, if it's email at gmail.com. If it's Instagram, put at in front of County Line Forge. Boom, there you go. So if you want in on that, get in. And I'm going to quit talking your head off. I've got to get inside and get the game turned on. It's 5 minutes to 1. You got to see us lose one last time. What's on my underwear, huh? You don't pay me enough to know that, Ben. Later, guys. Love you. Happy New Year's. And we'll see you next week, Thursday nights, 6 p.m. right here. God bless all of you. And we'll catch you on the next one.